Have you ever felt that sinking feeling when you check your bank account on payment day and your Social Security money just isn't there? Maybe you're sitting at the kitchen table, bills in one hand, phone in the other, wondering, what happened? How will I pay for my medicine, my groceries, my rent? If this is you, you're not alone. Every month, millions of American seniors, veterans, people with disabilities face this same worry. But today we're going to dig deep. We'll talk about every possible reason your June 2025 payment might be missing, share real stories, and give you step-by-step solutions you can use right now. Let's get started together. What we'll cover. Here's what we'll cover in this video. The exact payment dates for June 2025 for Social Security, SSDI, SSI, and VA benefits. Every possible reason your payment might be late or missing explained simply. Real stories from people just like you and what they did to solve their problems. Step-by-step solutions for each situation. Tips to avoid these problems in the future. Answers to the most common questions. If you find this video helpful, please give it a like, share your story in the comments, and subscribe for more updates. Your experience could help someone else too. June 2025 payment dates with explanation. Let's start with the basics. When should you expect your money in June 2025? Here are the official payment dates: Social Security, retirement, and SSDI. If your birthday is from the 1st to the 10th, Wednesday, June 11th, 2025. If your birthday is from the 11th to the 20th, Wednesday, June 18, 2025. If your birthday is from the 21st to the 31st, Wednesday, June 25, 2025. SSI, Supplemental Security Income, Monday, June 2, 2025, since June 1 is a Sunday. VA benefits, June 3, 2025. Why do these dates matter? Because if you know your exact payment date, you can quickly tell if your money is truly late or just delayed by a day or two. Many people worry for hours only to find out their payment was scheduled for the next day. Why is my payment missing? Let's go deep into every possible reason your payment might be missing or late. We'll look at each one, explain how it happens, and what you can do about it. 1. Weekend or holiday delays. How it happens. If your payment date falls on a weekend or a federal holiday, the Social Security Administration, SSA, usually sends your money the business day before. But sometimes banks take extra time to process the deposit, especially if there's a holiday or weekend involved. For example, last year, Memorial Day fell on a Monday. Many people expected their payment on that day, but because of the holiday, the money was sent the Friday before. Some banks didn't process the deposit until Tuesday, leaving people worried all weekend. What to do? Always check if your payment date is near a weekend or holiday. If it is, wait until the next business day before panicking. If your money still isn't there, move to the next steps. 2. Bank processing delays. How it happens. Even if the SSA sends your payment on time, your bank might take extra time to process it. This is especially common with smaller banks or credit unions, or if your bank is upgrading its systems. Real example, Mary, a retired teacher, banks with a small local credit union. On June 11th, she checked her account at 8 a.m., no money. She called her bank and they said, "We're processing all government deposits today. Please check again after 2 p.m. Sure enough, by 3 p.m., her money was there. What to do? Call your bank's customer service and ask if they see a pending deposit. Ask if there are any known delays or technical issues. Sometimes just waiting a few hours is all it takes. 3. Social Security system glitches. How it happens. Sometimes the SSA's computer systems have technical problems. This can delay payments for thousands of people at once. These glitches are rare, but they do happen. Real example, in March 2024, a system update caused a delay for over 100,000 Social Security recipients. The SSA posted an alert on their website, but many people didn't see it and spent hours on hold worried about their money. What to do? Check the SSA website or their official social media for alerts about payment delays. If you see a notice, know that you're not alone and the problem is being fixed. If there's no alert, call the SSA to report your missing payment. 4. Wrong bank information, how it happens. If you recently changed your bank account or routing number and didn't update the SSA, your payment could be sent to the wrong place or get rejected by the bank. A real example, John, a Navy veteran, switched banks in May. He thought his new direct deposit info was set up, but forgot to update Social Security. His June payment bounced back. After calling SSA and updating his info, his payment was reissued, but it took 5 business days. What to do? Always update your bank info with SSA as soon as you change accounts. If you think this is the problem, call SSA right away to update your information. Be prepared to wait a few days for the payment to be reissued. 5. Identity verification or fraud hold, how it happens. If the SSA suspects someone is trying to steal your money, or if there's a mismatch in your records, they might put a temporary hold on your payment until they can verify your identity. Real example, Linda, age 72, got a letter from SSA asking her to confirm her address. She ignored it, thinking it was junk mail. Her June payment was held until she called SSA and verified her information. What to do? Always open and read any mail from SSA. If you get a letter or a phone call asking for verification, respond quickly. If your payment is held, call SSA and be ready to answer questions to prove your identity. 6. Mail delays for paper checks. How it happens. If you still receive a paper check, mail delays, especially around holidays, bad weather, or postal service issues, can slow things down. Real example, Robert, who lives in a rural area, always gets his SSI check by mail. In June, a big storm delayed mail delivery for 3 days. His check finally arrived, but the wait was stressful. What to do? If your check is late, wait a few extra days, especially if there's bad weather. If it's more than 3 business days late, call SSA to report a lost check. Consider switching to direct deposit for faster, safer payments. Step-by-step solutions for each problem. Let's break down exactly what you should do step-by-step for each situation. If your payment is delayed by a weekend or holiday, check the calendar for holidays or weekends. Wait until the next business day. If still missing, call your bank, then SSA. If your bank is delaying the deposit, call your bank's customer service. Ask if they see a pending deposit. Ask if there are any known technical issues. Wait a few hours and check again. If there's a Social Security system glitch, check the SSA website or social media for alerts. If there's an alert, wait for updates. If not, call SSA and report your missing payment. If you change your bank info, call SSA immediately to update your information. Be ready to provide your new account and routing numbers. Ask when your payment will be reissued. If there's an identity verification hold, open and read all mail from SSA. Respond to any requests for information. Call SSA if you're unsure what to do. If your paper check is missing, wait up to 3 business days. Call SSA to report a lost check. Ask about switching to direct deposit. Real life story, solving a payment crisis. Let's hear a deeper story from a real person, Gloria's story. Gloria, age 80, lives alone in California. She depends on her Social Security to pay for her medicine. 1 month, her payment was late because her bank merged with another bank and her account number changed. She didn't know she had to update Social Security. After a quick call and a visit to her local office, her payment was fixed for the next month. Gloria now keeps a checklist. She checks her payment date every month. She keeps her bank info up to date. She reads every letter from SSA. She switched to direct deposit for peace of mind. How to avoid payment problems in the future? Here are some simple but powerful tips. Keep your information up to date. If you move or change banks, tell SSA or the VA right away. Sign up for direct deposit. It's faster, safer, and less likely to be delayed or lost. Check your mail and email. Sometimes SSA or the VA will send you a letter or email if there's a problem. Respond quickly. Set reminders for payment dates. Mark your calendar so you know when to expect your money. Ask for help if you need it. If you're not sure what to do, ask a family member, friend, or local support group. Thank you for spending time with us today. Remember, you worked hard for your benefits and you deserve to get them on time. If your payment is missing, don't panic. Follow these steps and you'll get back on track. We respect you, we're here for you, and we hope you'll join us again for more helpful videos. Take care and see you next time.